Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to the Coin Age. I'm going to either be a potato today or I'm going to have a little bit of fun. Hopefully for the latter. We are going to be running the Mutsu today. I'm going through these videos running one ship at a time. Just get some playtime on them. And then once I get through some ships, I will be doing a variety of ships on my videos. We're starting with the tier 5, tier 4 match.
霧の艦隊早期艦ヤマト出撃します。みんな遅れないでね。敵を発見しました。敵戦艦を発見しました。対応できません。各艦へ通達。回復支援を要請します。敵の戦艦を撃沈しました。初戦果素晴らしいです。続けていきましょう。火災発生。消火を急いでください。ナノマテリアルによる欠損箇所の修復が完了しました。行動可能です。火災発生。消火を急いでください。各艦へ通達。火力支援を要請します。当たってください。 艦を撃沈しました。味方が優勢です。このまま押し切りましょう。
Well, we got our side one. Now let's go over and start trying to get some crossfires and supporting our other side.
各艦へ通達。火力支援を要請します。承知しました。全艦指定の目標に集中攻撃をしてください。対応できません。全艦指定の目標に集中攻撃。勝利が目前です。油断せずに行きましょう。敵空母の撃沈を確認。勝利が目前です。油断せずに行きましょう。
Started the match off. Our shots were a little wonky, but
勝利ですね。
not a bad match. Okay, since I'm spawned in the middle on the left side of middle, I am going to support the left side. And of course I'll support middle, but I'm going to be heading to the left side. Try to hopefully get that side one like we did last match, and then support the other side. When the crossfires present themselves, we try to take them, of course. We'll see how crossfires present
霧の
themselves
艦
in this
隊の
match.
未来のために早期艦ヤマト出撃します。霧の艦隊の未来のために各艦の健闘を祈ります。
See, it's a tier 5, tier 6 match. The reason I've been running tier 5s in my past few videos is because I found it where it's one of the easier ways to rack up silver. You don't shovel out as much expenses for when you come back. Where if you're in a tier 7, you can go into negatives with silver if you have a rough game. You know, it's building a little bit of silver is what you need to do sometimes. Even though we're in a battleship, we still don't want to give that ballast broadside. I probably fired sooner than what I should have. I did. Oh, there's a nice room here. See there, destroyers over here. Start hiding away from all this damage. Now, if World Warship came and would have actually worked the way it was supposed to, I probably would have deleted the all. Probably shouldn't though, because I know there's torps in the water.
Nano material による欠損箇所の修復が完了しました。行動可能です。火災発生。消火を急いでください。
But that's the thing, we all make mistakes, we all screw up. And I got a lucky hit with a random torpedo I sent out on a destroyer.
各艦へ通達。火力支援を要請します。あなたに。偵察情報が必要です。
Who would have thought a random torpedo you send out from a battleship hits a destroyer? our team should be a little bit more aggressive than what they are. Sometimes playing passive is indicated through strategy. Sometimes playing it is a bad thing. They have 2-to-1 cap, so we need to, get the cap switched. Yeah, but still sitting behind an island here. This is one of those situations where an entire enemy team basically comes to one side and they're trying to make it work. Really wish this strategy would lead the game. My destroyer's trying to go guns for guns, it looks like, against that cruiser. See, with our destroyer doing what he's doing, we don't really have anybody spotting. Which is, one job that destroyers have. Get up, spot. And this is where somewhat boring parts of the matches would occur. Because, people only get spotted every now and then now. But the destroyer now is trying to make the cap. Which is one of the things he should be doing. Now, they figured, I guess, they'd come over here, try to get a crossfire. But they kind of left people to die over there, is what they ended up doing. Knowing that the whole team went over there, one or two coming over here. One battleship being over here, getting that crossfire going. But I think our team even went all the way to the left side and tried to set up to where one to overrun one side. But we're going to have to get a couple ships. They probably know this. And they know that they can just kind of set where they are and force us to come to them. And that's where this is going to happen. Yeah, the strategy of, we're just going to all go to one side. It seemed to start after the carrier update, and it's just continually going through and going through and going through. A lot of people don't even know how to counter that, which it's pretty easy to counter. all you have to do is, have a few people on the one side that can hold, and then get a crossfire set up. That is your easiest way to counter that. Again, our destroyer is trying to go gunboat to fight a cruiser. And that's why you don't try to fight a cruiser with your guns. It's a destroyer. They will put out more damage no matter how you look at it. I mean, they get the destroyer or cruiser, but he could have been so much more helpful in other ways. But it is what it is. I had it where I ended up broadside to the entire enemy team, which was not preferable. It really was a bad thing for me to do. But, this is tier 5, tier 6 match again. So. And the benefit of Mutsu in a tier 5, you pretty much overmatch everything you come across. If I remember correctly, it has 410mm for his guns, which is equivalent to 16th, I think.
霧の艦隊早期艦ヤマト出撃します。みんな遅れないでね。各艦に通達。指定エリアを占領します。早期艦ヤマトに続いてください。任せてください。お姉ちゃんですもの。
See, 2 cruisers leaving this side.
お願い、下がって。そこは危険です。
They're telling me to get back, but yet they're abandoning the side, which you really don't want to do, because you're giving the enemy a easy crossfire.
手を貸してください。敵を発見しました。敵の戦艦を発見しました。主砲に警戒してください。
got 2 cruisers and a battleship over here. We'll see what we can do to try to hold them off. But as you can see, my entire team has gone to cap.
火災発生。消火を急いでください。各艦へ通達。
That's spotter, so I'll go ahead and get rid of that fire.
ナノマテリアルによる欠損箇所の修復が完了しました。行動可能です。支援をお願いします。
Choice for broadside here. Give up that damage. Right now I don't have any real crossfires working for my advantage, but there are 3 ships over here that are not fighting my team. They're fighting me. Like I said, and, hold your side, hold your side. Yes, I lost the decap, but I was able to Citadel Zara. Now we're getting support from our team. Got somebody going after the Zara up there.
味方が優勢です。このまま押し切りましょう。
Now that we got a little bit of help, let me switch around and see what I can do about this Fuso. Because we're no longer 3v1ing. We held our side. We didn't win it, but we held it. We held it long enough for our team to win their side and start helping us on our side. But sometimes that's all you can do is just hold your side. Holding your side can determine the difference between a win and a defeat.
勝利が目前です。油断せずに行きましょう。指示を待っています。
Like that.
渡ってください。主兵装システムに被弾。一部砲が使用不能です。作戦終了時間まであと5分です。自分と仲間を信じ戦いましょう。戦闘機が帰投中です。発生。消火を急いでください。魚雷発射管に直撃。使用不能です。ナノマテリアルによる欠損箇所の修復が完了しました。行動可能です。
There's still a lot of angles he could hit me with AP. Like most people, they'd rather just switch to AE, get AP or HE. Pardon myself. Pardon for that. Pardon. Most people use HE.
火災発生。消火を急いでください。
He could have been using HE from the beginning and me not paying attention to that. And there's another gun he just lost.
魚雷発射。
Yeah, he can keep slinging HE, but the AP is going to really start adding up. And that's a match to show you, you know, yeah, you got to push your side, but you also got to hold your side. So you start kiting. Five tier 6 match. Didn't mean to do that.
霧の艦隊の未来のために早期艦ヤマト出撃します。
You see, last match, if I wasn't over there trying to hold them off, what would have happened is those three ships would have pushed around and came up behind my team, had the crossfire already set up, and it would not have been good. Why I didn't turn up to go into the cap, because I was figuring torpedoes were coming. See if we can't get some guns off the board. Oh, and I actually coined that one. It became a joke between me and my friends where, you know, leave them with just enough to get away to called coining it, because I do it all the time.
味方が優勢です。このまま押し切りましょう。全艦へ支援射撃を要請します。勝利が目前です。油断せずに行きましょう。
We're probably being spotted by the destroyer that would be.
勝利が目前です。油断せずに行きましょう。
Finishes that turn, they'll hit pretty well. Or they'll spread all over the place. Mutsu is a good ship, it just sometimes its dispersion is a bit wonky. And he can't go stop. And that's the second coin and something in one game.
「霧の艦隊の未来のために早期艦ヤマト出撃します。早期艦命令です。全艦おのおのが自らの意志を持って行動してください。
Looks like it's, well, no, we do have at least one tier 6.
敵と思われる艦艇を発見しました。指示を待っています。敵巡洋艦を発見しました。偵察情報が必要です。
Oh!
敵巡洋艦の撃沈を確認。私が初戦果。
That's the way to start off a match with a depth strike. for a cruiser that's running broadside. Leander looks like he's trying to get away from my team. He launched their destroyer to a battleship. Oh, I turned into one. I'm sorry, but that should have been right through his bow, and that should have actually should have dealt him. Now see, there is no purpose for him to ram me. None. He should have been dead. He just sat there, not playing the game, having really, in my opinion, no skill when it comes to the game, because you're just going to sit there. His engine wasn't even running. He was just hoping that everybody would go past him. And then he rams a battleship, and, you know, a cruiser is able to take down a battleship from a ram. Makes all the sense in the world. You know, there are times that ramming is okay, that it works, but something like that, no. That's just, oh, I'm going to die, and I don't care, I'm going to take somebody with me. You know, it takes the fun out of the game when people do it just to do it. If it would make a difference in the end where, you know, him ramming me, hey, that's going to make a big difference if whether we win or lose. Then yeah, take that ram. But honestly, I don't see it's going to make a big difference between whether we win or lose. I really don't. I really don't see that there's going to be a difference. Now that destroyer is doing what most destroyers does, oh, I'm going to run right for their cap and attempt to get the cap and their carrier. nobody ever intercepted it until this cruiser did. Which, no, his shots are what they are. Yeah, he's leaving himself broadside for the Tennessee to just whack every now and then. Yeah, he actually losing a gunfight with a destroyer. Most of his shots didn't even touch the destroyer. Now the destroyer's going to go in, kill the aircraft carrier. And yeah. I personally think aircraft carriers do need a little bit more defenses from destroyers. You know, I'll take the rocket planes from PC. Another ship of the enemy team that is just sitting there. Trying to see how his guns are angled. Because it looks like he just rammed the island and he left the game. But as I said, the ram earlier really wasn't going to change the fact. 5 tier 6 match.
霧の艦隊早期艦ヤマト出撃します。みんな遅れないでね。
This is one of those matches for maps. If you can lock down that area where my carrier's aircraft are flying over right now, you can pretty much win this side, because then you have forcing the enemy to come to you, forcing them coming around the island, and you can get your cheek shots. Actually, yeah, actually make a death strike or something like that. Some of those shells look like they were going to go through.
敵の巡洋艦を発見しました。油断しないでください。敵の駆逐艦を発見しました。魚雷に警戒してください。敵戦艦を発見しました。敵の巡洋艦を発見しました。油断しないでください。
Atlanta here has torps.
「魚雷発射艦に直撃。使用不能です。」ナノマテリアルによる欠損箇所の修復が完了しました。行動可能です。
I mean, you can never really count yourself out of the match, no matter how bleak it looks. But sometimes it's, you know,
間へ通達。火力支援を要請します。敵が優勢です。まだまだこれからです。敵艦のクラインフィールド喪失を確認。次で仕留めます。
I know the Gokazi here has stored.
火災発生。消火を急いでください。残るは私たちの。私の意志でこの状況を覆してみせます。主兵装システムに被弾。一部砲が使用不能です。魚雷発射管に直撃。使用不能です。家族の待つところへ戻りましょう。浸水を確認しました。修復をお願いします。右舷にタナトニウム反応。侵食魚雷です。
See, the guns were aimed at the perfect level, but for some reason, yeah. This is the thing. When you start having people that can't break 700 base XP, you're gonna lose. Gokazi should have been destroyed. And it wasn't, but
早期艦命令です。全艦、おのおのが自らの意志を持って行動してください。霧の艦隊、早期艦ヤマト、出撃します。みんな、遅れないでね。
Yeah, but like I said on that last map, if your team gets set up defending that one rock formation, it's pretty much almost impossible for the enemy team to come through it.
敵と思われる艦影を発見しました。敵戦艦を発見しました。 指示を待っています。火災発生。消火を急いでください。
Okay, this is where cruisers tend to get on my nerves that are on my team.
ナノマテリアルによる決
They
算
don't
箇所
pay
の修
attention
復
to
が完
anything
了しま
around
した。
you and they ram
行
right
動
into
可能
you.
です。
And then, you know, if they get killed by being caught broadside or something like that, oh, it was your fault. No. You spin into me. And you get caught broadside. That's your own fault. You should be paying attention. You make your turns, you should be paying attention.
手を貸してください。戦闘機が帰投中です。
Got looks like 3 battleships over here. A couple cruisers as well. It's just me and our cruiser over here. Right now I'm trying to contend with that battleship that's got a crossfire on me, carrier, and all the cruisers.
Nano マテリアルによる欠損箇所の修復が完了しました。行動可能です。あなたに。各艦へ通達。火力支援を要請します。
Yeah, that war spike came up a nice area and we weren't guarding it and you know, what is our destroyer doing? It's going right after their carrier. There are things that you can be more helpful with as a destroyer captain than going after the damn carrier. Everybody wants to, oh,
各艦
I'm in
へ
a
通達
destroyer, I can go
火力
unseen.
支
I
援を
get
要請し
unseen,
ま
I
す
can get their carrier. That's nice and all, but the thing is, as you can see, completely missed his torps. Not using his guns. He's just trying to rely on torps to get the kill. You're 5 kilometers away from the carrier. Open your damn guns up. That would be the best thing to do at this
任
point.
せてくださいお姉ちゃんです
Because all you're doing is throwing
任せてください
torps at it. You're going to keep missing because you are now behind the carrier. You know, you would be a lot more helpful to your team instead of chasing the damn carrier. And I'm actually going to call this destroyer player out because that's seems like that's all he cares about right now. Is, oh, I gotta get this carrier kill. I gotta get this carrier kill. And as you can see, he's not even leading his torps. He's barely leading them. He's gonna get clipped by a torp. Oh, got lucky. But the thing is, he's not shooting his guns. He's just constantly, oh, I gotta get my torps in the water. Gotta get my torps in the water. Gotta get my torps in the water. Torps do damage. Yes, they do. But you know what? You're going against something where their secondaries can kill you at the range you're at. And you're just relying on your torpedoes. You can't do that. Perfect example. He had them lined up, and all it does is give the carrier a nice clean shave. You know, their destroyer going after our carrier right now, the way he's going about it is the smart way. They won the side I was on. Then they're like, okay, we're going to start pushing the other side. Destroyer spots the carrier. He now has a battleship assisting him. No, our destroyer is still tunnel locked on that carrier. And it's still alive. I mean, if you look how long he's engaged it, he's engaged it since he was back here, which is probably about 2 minutes now that he's been engaging in this fight with this carrier. And this carrier is still alive. You know, this is a destroyer player that truly doesn't understand the concept of what teamwork is. He would rather just concentrate on what he wants to do. And that's all. And if you concentrate on a single-minded thing where it's, oh, I'm just going to go after the targets I want to go after, it's going to hurt your team. Luckily, most of my team are a lot smarter than that. Yeah, the Warspite has just been what he was able to
作
pull
戦終
off
了時間まで
while coming
あ
around
と
that,
5分で
that
す
edge, and
自分と仲間を信じ
should have expected
戦
it,
いましょう
didn't. I think I was just trying to pay attention to way too much at one time. But it was a good move by that Warspite. It really was. It was a really good move.
勝利が目前です油断せずに行きましょう偵察情報が必要です
But I mean, even with that one good move, yeah, the Warspite will probably be the best on his team, or one of the top 3.
集中攻撃をしてください。前回よく戦ってくれました。勝利ですね。
Really was only a matter of time till the worst fight died, though. As I said, it's gonna be one of the best on his team. See, people like this that join the game don't do anything. They just sit there, they join. I mean, the match was 12 minutes and 39 seconds. And that entire time, he didn't move his ship one time. What Wargaming needs to do is, okay, you're joining games, but you're not playing in them. Okay, we're going to start making it to where you can't access standard matches for blah, blah, blah amount of days. Because, that Omaha moving, it doesn't seem like much, but it could have been a difference maker. I mean, it could have really been a difference maker in the game. But you have people like that. But anyways, not trying to keep downing people, but I am going to call people out for when they make their mistakes. I even call myself out when I make my mistakes. But I hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you're not catching my live streams, I am uploading them to YouTube. So whatever live streams that you miss, you can catch there. I just streamed Diablo 4 a couple days ago for the Vessel of Hatred expansion. Hop on over to YouTube and give me some likes and shares. And if you like what you saw today, please like, share, and subscribe.